went down, down in the depths of the world. Will Fox, Necromancer, Mage. I ended up making a male version of my character. I don't know why, but I in the end ended up. I can't help it. I love playing mages in these games. I know they're not the easiest guys to play. You gotta be very skillful with them. But gosh darn it, they are so good when you get a good grip on them. You get a good grasp of what you want to do. You can absolutely wreck everything under the sun. Yeah, we're down here, under the city, in the caverns, pushing forward to the Mongrel Nation. Hey. You. I say, we are now here. We will do our best. They're not important, they just have mongrel. Important people have names. Your first impression of the Mongol village is of a squalid dump, with the odours to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and then deformed shadows slope between huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fish nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. And you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Oh, Blanders! In times you're upon us indeed. Jeez. Yeah. Chief Soul, we found the Angel Sword, and we found the one who will wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the Angel Sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, we can go save them. The Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Lan, always dreaming, always talking. He's a hasty one, too hasty for your own good. It's gonna get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with an eye of heaven. That's good, that it was. All kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people cause he likes to believe. Ain't that right, Lan? I'm a chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Throughout the game, you occasionally encounter options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that everybody embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. Stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Lawful. I am lawful. Wield the light of heaven, and speak the truth. Chaotic. That is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. I say I am lawful, I'm not chaotic. Is there someone else from the surface here? Yes. Ale and hearty, prime and peacock, just like me. So laughs, but quickly turns to business. Stuck good. Too many uplanders. Stuck good, not shite. What's you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. Oh, this is where I normally rerun a save and then choose multiple paths. But I am not chaotic. That's the thing. I am not a chaotic character. I am lawful evil. There's a difference. I uphold the law. I don't just willy-nilly do things. I'll help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. At last, someone talking sense. You don't understand. It's a holy light. It'll scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Man drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Soul does. Sure, it won't cost you anything. Ah, so he wants to use it just to convince him that convince him for this. Not himself. He doesn't feel he needs to use some sort of holy magical object. Wendu's option, Lan's option. Now if I take this now, I don't think I can get the lawful, the angelic mythic path open to us. Which would be hilarious for an evil character. To be an angel with evil. An evil angel. Well, at the same time, I agree with what she said, which is, don't go they weren't prepared for this. You don't really want to throw them into the gauntlet. Unless, of course, we finish the said gauntlet before they ever get anywhere near it. If that's the case, then that's different. You know what? I'm lawful. What will my character do? I'm going to play this as the character, and the character is lawful evil. He doesn't do chaotic wherever he can help it. He'll do evil, but he doesn't do chaotic. Ta-da! You perform that action as it was lawful. The heavenly flame flares to life in your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing with multicoloured sparks like a sunbeam passing through a stained glass. The Mongols abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. He came back from the dead. He came. Save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. As if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Wendu hisses like an angry cat. See the fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on hand. We have the blessing of the angels. We will survive and help your young tribesmen. I am not responsible for others' decisions. Say nothing. No, I can show them the line, but it's up to them if they want to follow and guide it. Go forward and guide with it. Follow it. And why are they making their decisions? Because you sealed their fate. You're a murderer. You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own anymore. We've got allies. We'll cope at least. But one good fight is worth 10 bad ones. You have that right of it, Lan. But we're nevers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It'll take time, yes. But they'll come, all come. They'll all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, uplanders. Rest a while. In one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wendu only grits her teeth in silence. Hey, hello, advancement. Combat victories and other achievements give your characters experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, your character will gain a new level. This allows you to select a new class, or to raise their level in a class they already have, along with the other advantages, such as increased hit points. When a character gains a level, they can gain new feats, new spells, and skills and ability scores. The exact improvements of a character depends upon their classes, and the total number of their levels. In other words, it's time to level up. And this is where I don't do anything. That's what she did. She added points to. Shows did the aim. Complete. The party members get their own classes. I have a feeling we're not going to wait for the other tribesmen to get here. So see, she's picked up Hex. Let's wait on, sorry. Okay. Yes, I mean what she does at the end. So she's got Ice Plant. So that's Hex. I didn't say what she got, to be honest. Okay, so she's picked. She's got Paladin 2, Lay of Hands. Looks like she's thrown points into mobility, persuasion, world knowledge, I think. Yep, she got picked up Cure, Light Wounds, Lay of Hands, Learn Hands Self, Divine Grace, and Lay in Hands. Apparently it's got multiple entries for its own thing. And now me, the important one. We're taking a class of Wizard. I could technically at this point just run up here and grab another class. That's the absolute fun thing about this. I could just run and grab another class. So I could get all this lot and turn myself into a multi-class. But I'd rather not. I tend to find that multi-class characters have a problem. Because they're so diverse, they then struggle when they actually come to some features, some things. Because they're too diverse. Okay, we get 4 points because we have a lot of intel. Our intelligence is high, so we get a lot of points when we level up. So, Knowledge of the World, Arcane. I'm going to take Persuasion up, because that's a good skill on my part. No point in Law and Nature. Only the one that it recommends I should be taking. Okay, my spells. That's why I'm allowed to grab it, level 2. I also only have access to level 1 spells. Arcane Bow. Flare Burst is a nice one. See, I have Burning Hands, but it also tells me which character also has Burning Hands. So she has Magic Weapon. Layman. She got Sleep. Snowball. I can have 2 spells. Rare Sickness is the second effect, which is on -2 on all attack rolls, damage saving tricks. Okay, that's not a bad one. If it hits, that's not bad. It can make a stronger foe rather than weak. Grease is a fun one. They have to reflex, so just fall on the backsides. You can hypnotize somebody. You can all dominate the fascinate them all. They just stood there and go, ooh, stare. Conjuration crosses touch. Say range touch within touch range. Very handy melee touch spell if they get attack. Ear-piercing screams go on to zap people at long range. Do you want to take like a mixture of spells? Illusion's bad for us, so's Divine. On save, any creature structure with melee attack is stunned for 1 round. Will negates. Stun opponent, the spell is discharged. I see, so it's handy to it blocks until it's on. That's handy in case someone runs in and try and punch you. I tend to take very much let's pound people into the floor strategy when it comes to stuff. You know, that's handy in case you get close quarters. Ah, that's my thing, that's what I got for my level up. First level up, we've taken Ray of Sickening, goes touch. I had intelligence of 4, so I get +4 bonus on this thing. So I can have 4 spells as a level 1 spells as a wizard. Wendu not happy with me. Now speaking of spells as a wizard, let us Cause Fear is useful, Ray of Sickening is useful. We'll take a summon monster for now. Anyone else got spells I want to put up? Yeah, she unfortunately got to select her own spells. There's a little problem with the spellcasters. You have to summon your own people. Bless is not a bad one. Bless and Bane are not bad. And spells and no spells. So we only have 2 spellcasters in our school, in our party. Right. I'll ask a few questions. Oi, tell me about the Mongols. Eh?
Well, there's Crushers under the ground, Crusaders under the ground, the children of the first Crusaders, the world won't touch everyone. Look at us, we're marked by it. The Uplanders didn't like it, they don't know what's down here, but we have a secret.
Soul's one good eye twinkles slyly.
Well then, when the Seal Maiden falls, that's the end of our lives out here. We'll go up to the surface and we'll fight until the end. Please don't. Our place is here. But now we have all seen light around, we can go up. Oh, what signals do we need? We must fulfill our Crusader duty.
How about Wendu?
Wendu, our beauty, our huntress. We wish more skills than Wendu. Brave fighters, yes, but brave don't mean skilled. Wendu is the only one go into the maze and come out alive again. The others listen to everything Joshua say.
Well, Lan.
Lan?
Zul makes a vague gesture.
He's not one of us. No one of us. His father's one of us, with his mother, no. They took him to the surface, they ruined him as a child. When he came back, he wasn't one of us. Got on the ice, with fish. Trapped down here, but he can't go up either. It's not safe. It won't last long.
Thank you for your answers. What are you going to do now?
He's swiftly away and tries to haul them. Angel's right, his words. We'll go for it. Now you go and rest, eat.
Can I just clarify, we Uplanders prisoners or guests here?
Have you joined your warriors? No. Have you killed us? Nope. Have you sure no food? Nope. Goosh. Right over there.
Let's have a look around. This is where... It's one of those locations where it's a good idea to look around before you do what they want you to do, which is rest. Horace Gwem. Hut for resting. So we don't want to do that yet. We want to go to, well, pick up everything we can get our hands on. I do mean everything. Big mongrels, little mongrels. Mongrels come in all shapes and sizes, folks.
Watch out for trouble.
Yes.
If it hasn't got a red icon or something that looks like it's stealing, then it's fine. It's Horace Gwyn.
Ah, I find this one first. Yes, oh, how can I lose help? Yes.
An elderly man in expensive but ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent.
Well, how is it with myself? My name is Horace Gwem. Yes, that's Gwem. You've no doubt heard of me if you spend any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you.
Your name tells me nothing.
Oh, your name tells me nothing. Who are you? Yes. You truly freshly arrived this city then. You couldn't have picked a worse time.
No, I can't keep doing voices like this. For certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabres. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives trapezing from one ball to the next, but the Gwem trading company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any of the festive delicacies? You have helped Gwem to thank for that. Yes, we're very rich.
And how did you end up down here?
For a moment, Horace's eyes focus on Camilla before his gaze returns to you.
Like everyone else, down I went, and that cursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall. And I'm doubly lucky I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wandering. Instead, I came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps. Right to look at, but they don't keep a bargain. You don't speak very kind of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pah, kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horace Gwem speaks his mind, and he pays his service rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is worth more than the whole village.
Yeah. So what says this business proposition?
I don't know what's happening in the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. Must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You're a spellcaster, I presume? A sorcerer, a wizard? I can't tell which exactly, but it doesn't matter. Spells are always useful, especially in situations like this. You are strong. It will be notable for you. But I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling through the caves, playing the scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins.
I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabrian elite.
Oh, piercing. Are you taking advantage of me? My entire circumstances? Very well, make it 2,000.
Deal.
Splendid! In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Go on, don't forget your agreement. When you find a way out, be sure to tell me.
We've got the Gwem family secrets. Hello. Power twists and warps all who possesses it. Once a person becomes accustomed to a special position in society, they'll develop a condescending attitude to others. This attitude remains even when society itself crumbles around them. Whereas Gwem, a man blessed by noble birth and no small amount of superiority, has found himself in unusual circumstances. He persists in clinging to his riches and power, even as their value dwindles with every passing minute. Yes, Day of the City and Devoured by Darkness. This is the last chapter we can have to complete this quest. This quest must be done before the chapter. The end of the chapter, or it will fail. I didn't have the time to think this. I threw a dart at the board and talked to someone and they went bleh. I cheated. Well, it was down here. I know, it was over here. Alright. The thing is, there might be loot around that you can't see. I must be very careful not to walk into the hut. Fish.
There are many roads to success.
And I will know at least one of them. Always check your stuff. Always check your stuff. Check in every corner. And always check your stuff. Ooh! First aid kit. Nice. The flame tongue's alright, but the first aid kit's better.
I will guide.
That you will. Now once we go up here and rest here, so I'm going to try and go past that to look at the loot. See if there's anything over here first. Ava. This tragedy may not have happened if you'd have spent less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking down real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of it? Now if only the cultists would tell us who they were cultists. Then we won't have to waste time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. What's the bad blood between you two? It's an old matter. Miss Triablade here, and had the notion of spying on me. Then of rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? I don't know what cultists look like. Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Gwen, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. Was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons. How was I supposed to know all that? All the rigmarole with middlemen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade. Don't you see? If I have a reputation to uphold, one I value almost highly. Horace Gwem is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see that it is defended. My defenders are well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well be hanging a sign outside my door welcoming every sponge or leech and parasite in the city. Parasite. Always accessing my peas. I appreciate your help for the crusade. No jokes. You're a right bloke. But carrying on in secret dealings in the city's team of cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us, whose job it is to keep an eye on this sort of thing. Yes, that would actually catch their interest. How's the leg, Ava? Well, if it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They've bandaged me up, all nice, and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound. So it looks like I'm gonna live. They said it would wait today, and I'll be right as rain. So I'm waiting. What do you think is happening in the city right now? Perhaps there is no more. Deskari himself appeared. There's no telling how bad things go. Can you hold off on the writing our obituaries just yet? The city is full of fighters, and besides that, it's barely a stone's throw away from Neo-Cian. I think our people will hold out long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't Deska's home turf, Deskari's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight off the whole Mendevian army. That is true. He's strong, but he can't fight an entire army continuously. What do you think of the mongrels? I thought they were just a story, the sort of thing drunks in the taverns would come out with. Now discover it's true. Well, what can I possibly think of them?
Poor creatures are most unfortunate, with their faces and their minds so deformed. It's a miracle they're even alive. Then again, speaking of stories, truth be told, stories are all I ever knew about the Kitsune. Word has it there was a lady diplomat on the capital, a true fox both in looks and behaviour. But I never met her myself. Perhaps mongrels are not that exotic by comparison. The part that boggles my mind is that they are descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years, they've been living beneath our feet, in caves in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I'd have dedicated my life to getting them out of this place. To what end? The people of Gennarbus would have stoned them on sight, and Prelate Harun would have had them tossed on the pyres en masse. Whatever the ills of this place to their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? He has a point. Given the, let's just say, tense situation between humans and demons up there, there's no way these guys who don't look human would last more than a day or two before they got stoned and zealots attacked them en masse. What are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to go home. Last I knew, I owned a very fine mansion. I shall see if it's still standing, or if I'm now homeless. I'm going to find Irabeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, she won't allow Gennarbus to fall. Oh, well then, don't dilly-dally. The sooner we're out of here, the likely we have to find some people still alive up there. Take care of yourself. Hello. A vendor! Vendors like to buy some weapons, armor, spell scrolls, potions, and other things. Drya, lawful good human, can buy the trophies you brought from the caves and sell something you might need in this adventure. That way, for example, potions of white cure wounds. You there! Yes, you there! A tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing off a double row of small, sharp teeth. You on the surface? You must be tough to make it all the way here. Now 40 yards to date. Call me Drya. Let's trade. Who are you? People around here call me all sorts. Drya the Hoarder, Drya the Queen, Drya the City Girl. Like that's a bad thing. Ha! I troll. The caves pick up all kind of things off the surface. I wash down here through your sewers. I trade all kind of junks for food and clothes. But I only part with my best finds for the coins. Got no coins? Forget what money is? Well, I have no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them. We'll go like city folks. Hey? Right, love, hey? Oh, why are you so eager to trade with me? Because all the people around here know better than else now. Drya yells with surprising anger before being overcome with coughing. Wiping her mouth, she continues. All forefathers lived in the sea, like you. All people love to reminisce about the miracle armies, knights, crusades, but I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. That's one way of looking at it. They've all forgotten what trading is. They've forgotten the value of gold. They barter hides for plant roots and go on about feats and crusade. Who cares about them? I don't need help remembering. I have coins and I have things to sell. Now let's trade like proper city folk. Hooray! Trade for me! Right, well, this is the whole town. There's lots of stuff in here. I have very lost. Other is things like this. So, copper ring, it has no intrinsic value. Handful of gems. Notable items. This sort of stuff. You don't sell your notables when you can help it. Usable as things that you can use. Ingredients are helpful and handy. Accessories, armor, weapons. So, most likely you're going to sell the stuff in your others tab. Because they have no intrinsic worth other than an item of interest to a craftsman or collector. A merchant would pay well for it. That's all they have. They don't have any.
Still a powder up. A fine feather. See, the problem is these little games, I never know what to actually sell. I never know what to sell. And that's the absolute bane of this game. Is knowing what can be sold and what should not be sold. Now I personally should look at my character. I am a crossbow wielder, so arrows are good. I don't need... Oh, that's actually a better crossbow. Let's see, Masterworks, main hands, Masterworks. No, they're the same thing. Apart from Masterwork item. This is not, this is just a light crossbow with very little of note about it. Sword, torches are handy when I need them. So we shall, weapon wise, we can wield the dagger or a heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbows land more punch, but they are hard to aim with. I mean, they'll handle more punch, but the aim is a little more dicey on it. They're also heavier. While the light crossbow quite often hits fairly light, it's light punch, it's light, but is much lighter and is better for me. Short bows are fun. I can't use them. Not my proficiency group. I need a martial proficiency group. I only know the simple proficiency group. Is there any armor? Nope, I can't wear any of the stuff. I don't have... Yeah, I need ability to actually wield armor. You can actually bulk sell. So bulk selling sells all your other section. Anything in here just gets bulk flipped into the sale box. Brace of armor 1. I got lucky braces. No point putting armor 1 on guys who have a plus. Oh, actually, she might be able to wear that. Let's take it off her for now. Purifying mutation. Purifying solution is good for making food. For what we're going to be doing, we are going to be needing cure light wounds. Let's see, how much cash do I actually have on me? 556, 560. So that's fine. You know what? 9 proportional light wound gets used up faster than you think. Right, thank you. Right, up to some armor here. Yeah, these guys unfortunately got the, because their armor score, it doesn't stack. Her shield only costs 2, her shield, light shield only costs 1. See. Now him would be fine, because he hasn't got an armor score. Right now, he hasn't got a thing, so he doesn't get the armor score issues. Now, if that was an armor bracelet plus 5, apart from screaming, "Oh my dear God, we found something epic," at the top of the lungs, we would be hauling ourselves, we would be putting it on our character lickety split. We do not. It is not. Also, she's still light at 58 pounds, because she wears heavy armor. Dryad, Mongol, 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 Mongol. There's the thing for the rest. As time passes, your characters become tired and less effective. Act less effectively. You can see this by the fatigue and exhaustion condition icon on their portraits. While resting, all characters restore a portion of their lost hit points, spellcaster prevention spells. Rest also helps to get rid of some of the negative conditions. Resting takes a minimum of 8 hours. It doesn't. That is the minimum of rest it takes. End of discussion on that one.
Focus on the goal.
The goal is looting. And that's advancing onwards. We don't want to do that right now. We'll go to rest, I think. Because, yeah. When at camp, we don't have to worry about things like provisional foods and whatnot. The message has returned. The tribes are gathering in the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I warned Ava and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take time, there's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Everything going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wendu's gone. What do you think happened? I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she's trying to deny it. All the tribes? So whole armies marching on the maze then? By Mongol standards, yes. But always disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. What about Ava and Horus? Horgus? Why don't you leave them here? Oh, once we get the maze, well, the way ahead will be safe. Ava's in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll around on the carpet on the way to the exit. Still, are you sure the maze is the only way to the surface? There was another passage, the one I used with my dad when we left and then came back. The chief back then, he found it and filled it in to stop anybody else going against the ancestors' wishes. And what the ancestors wanted was for everyone to go through the maze. I'm not sure if anything right now. We don't have a choice. We gotta go forward. Let's go. But before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I've got to thank you before, but you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the Mongols hope. It's like we were starting to believe that we were worth something. Now we have the power of the angel on our side. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save our young ones. Hopefully. Let's go for the maze. The main gate. The straight road is the shortest. Yep. So Wuja's left. She's not happy that we got the Mongols to head forth. But yeah, we're gonna have to catch up. And catch up quick. I don't think these Mongols are, well, they just said himself, very few of them can actually fight, and even fewer still can actually do anything with the fight. Weapons they can. Hey, formation. We know about this. I set up a formation. Fighters to the front, warriors to the back. Sorry, spellcasters to the back. And the model is up there. Funny, it looks like a green screen.
Practice my combat abilities.
Yes. Right, land.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You did hit pretty well, actually. Charge!
Wide open.
Stamp. Can I get a charge off? No.
Did I mess up again?
No, the target path is just blocked by her. She needs a a clear path to go for it. Right, Ray of Frost is one of my level 1 evocation spells. Or cantrips. They are not what I call powerful spells, but they... Barbecue monster lizard. Oh, mistake failed. They're not powerful spells, but they are unlimited spells.
Watch out for trouble.
Oh, that's different. I don't think I showed the light last time.
Tribes are going. Soon we attack.
How long can we wait?
The tribes haven't turned up yet. We should wait for them. Just a while longer.
Knowing so, the preparation will take best part of the day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves, see what's what. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Anything down here to look at though while I'm here? Yeah, it's a giant fly. You know what? Let's clear out all this territory down this way.
Save the last one for me.
And, you know, sort of build ourselves up for this maze. The more points we get, the better. Perfect strike. Would be nice.
You won't survive me.
Pew! Pew! Never mind, the fly's dead. But it's still showing as active combat, which means there's other guys here. Bingo.
Endure this.
Now it's dead.
Keep your calm.
Anything down here? No, just dead end. It doesn't matter if I can't see it. If I hold the tab key, it'll automatically highlight itself, no matter where it is, in behind something. Now we're gonna go in first because we are the ones with the fighting power. Now they weren't here last time, so it was only me. Yeah. Ooh, the law of
There
religion.
are many roads to success.
Not many of them though work.
The mongrel did it.
Belief in Baphomet, Demon Lord, Lord of Minotaurs, and Lord of Labyrinths. Oh, lovely. Bas relief of Baphomet.
I will guide.
Some loot the other side of the chest. Oh, it's lovely.
The time
Cultists.
for words has passed.
Now you die, scum!
Make every strike count.
Alright, he's closer. Oh, heck! I can do that. I have ignition on my little hotbar. Why is that? This hotbar is well messed up. Oh, let's summon a monster. I don't control this guy. I don't control him. He is not actually something I control. Ah! Border! Missed. Yeah. But that's fine because we tie the him up in combat.
You've crossed the wrong line.
He tries to shoot. Hiya! Double stab. Three. Dead in an instant. He had a heavy crossbow. Bye bye.
Focus on the goal.
Scroll heart. Change shirt. Pick the lock. 75 cent.
Not this time. I am helpful.
Yay!
Am I not?
Might either picking the lock or trickery. Skill by breaking it. No checks required to break the lock open. Chest, but it will take some time. Some of the contents were broken in the process and some of their value lost. Picking the lock with trickery is a much more profitable way of opening locks, chests, and you run into no risk of damaging the content. However, it requires a successful skill check. In my case, I threw 2 locks at it. There are cultists here, though. And I've got lamp rather than window. I think last time I played this, I had a window. Got a lot of things to sell, that's fun. You can't wear that. I can't. She can use everything under the sun. Let's see. 5-2, tax 6. Fail. Nope, 5-12, so not going to get a damage increase. And doesn't give me any bonus usage. Okay. Slimy skin. I'm sure we'll find a merchant for it somewhere. You did get
Together,
poke.
we stand.
Now, I think she can lay on hand, or she can lay on hand herself. If used on herself, it's a quick action. If used on others, it takes a normal action.
Oh, what is that?
Traps. On your journey, you're going to come across a lot of traps. Whenever any of your party members approach a trap, they automatically make a perception skill check. If they succeed, you'll see a zone that, if entered, will activate the trap. To attempt to disarm the trap, follow the line leading from the trap and interact with the button as you would any other interactive object. The disarm attempt will be performed by the character with the highest trickery skill bonus. So, as with any other skill check, you should select the whole pie before making the disarm attempt. If the skill check is successful, the trap will be disarmed. If it fails, the trap will stay where it is. Or, in case of an especially poor result, be activated. All checks results can be seen in combat log.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh, try doing something, but elemental essence. Now we can rest in here. What's this? Tome of Minotaur. The Minotaur summons from Labyrinth. Almighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh, rising above all Minotaurs. His head, with the visage of a goat, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders and raiment are blazoned with great runes, telling of his wisdom and might. In his hand he wields Isagol, his death-bringing scarlet glaive. His dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues and who grovel before gods. Hail Bahamut! Hail Lord of the Beasts of Golorian! And hail Lord of the Labyrinth! Hail the scions of Baphomet, the mighty host, uncountable in number! I speak the truth. Bow for your Lord and Master, and let his will be lead yet. Never mind, and let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and ye shall receive what ye desire.
Yet another obstacle.
I didn't see you. And I'm gonna kill you.
I found
You missed.
something.
I found. What we missed? The 1 point damage. Yeah, Ignite is not exactly throwing for 1d3. 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 This is when you start getting to the natural damage dealing spells. Level 0 are practically useless.
The spirits demand your blood.
Nice. Yes. Swing and a miss.
You won't survive me.
Ooh, nice hit. Now let's see. So, should have Smite Evil as an evil character. Yeah, a tiefling. Smite, what did I even do? For this character, evil following adds a charisma bonus to attack rolls and adds a paladin level to damage rolls made against the target of Smite Evil. Nice. Essentially,
Take you.
she hits really, really hard. Weapon better than what she's currently got. Got two of them now. I'm gonna say we're gonna swap out to her, not me. It does, it's two-hander, but it does do better than what she's got. You know what, take away the short bow. Do that. Because you are highly unlikely to ever be doing melee range combat. You are built to be a frontline.
I am helpful, am I not?
It says the slightly water damage collection of writings of rituals on demon worship. Now let's rob him.
Can't hide from me.
Nice. See, that's why you gotta be careful and why you gotta walk around a lot. One cannot always guarantee that you're going to find everything in one pass of a room. And sometimes it might take multiple skill checks for them to actually, trigger the perception on it. Yeah, we got lots of stuff. I suppose, give you some these to keep you healthy. I can use Scroll of Bear Endurance, Scroll of Bull Strength, that's fine. I'm still light. Encumbrance, that's good. You want, as a mage, you want to stay light. You didn't want to. So you can do the default thing, you can whatnot. Warriors don't mind if they get to heavy, if they get to medium. But her strength values are to get to medium. She needs to be carrying over 100. So if you're clever, you make certain your armor, you give the character the right type of armor. So she's a light type, so best to stick to giving her light weaponry and quick stabby stab weapons. I can't even use this. Well,
What's
doing
that there?
fairly well.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Corrupted mongrel.
You are today's sacrifice!
My own people.
Endure this!
Oh, that one. Gone. I don't want to use actual good spells for now. That's the only reason. Ow! Got back damage from that. Do I actually do more damage with my crossbow? It's a fun thing, I actually do this in the middle of combat. I do more damage with my crossbow. Why am I throwing my little light spells when I just fire my crossbow?
Go for their heart.
Forget! And says the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time, in the caves, passages. We'd share the news and leave supplies for each other, then he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. Probably had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look at their bodies. It's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys ate just something weird, or on an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How'd they get here? I have no idea. It's my first time here too. Maybe they fell down here the same way you did? Wendu comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? And here I was hoping we'd be the meanest things in here. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here. Saving. Auto-saved. I have only one character selected. This place is... Ooh. 8% chance that's one.
I am helpful, am I not?
You are always helpful. Right. I think that way is the way to the progress. So we'll take the path of...
Keep your calm.
What do we have here?
a trap in the other room.
I hope you appreciate this.
You know what? I can just do this one.
Knowledge is the key to victory. I'll just have to resort time to practice my combat abilities.
And that's what you can do if you see them and they don't see you. Even to take pot
Make
shots.
every strike count.
Oh, to bless. See if I can just finish it. This spell Blaine. Blaine. We're not close enough. We've used the form. Unfortunately, we've already used up our only usage of Smite Evil. Now we do bubble
You
shots.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ow! That was a nasty crit.
I'll cut you wide open.
This guy is toast. Ow. You know what? I want to stay my thing, so I'll stick to shooting him.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, he gets a bonus now plus 20 because of base difficulty. Scale mail, focus, heavy shield, shield focus, and dodge. A lot of points.
The spirits demand your blood.
Into the fray.
Yeesh. He's not doing much better though. We don't have a big. Ooh, we got a big armor class. You know what? Let's move close. Be dazed, evil man.
Endure this.
And aim, good guys.
You are today's sacrifice.
Wow, you did not hit a good roll on that one, did you? A little
The
closer.
inheritor, guide my blade.
Thankfully, they're rubbish. Let's try ignition. Ignition doesn't do the same thing as other guys because it's uses magic. Attack bonus -1, base +1, shooting combat -3, touch. So it's a different type of armor class. So let's fire these some shots. Point this out. Never mind. Yeah, so armor class is 20, but its touch armor class is different. Yoink. And I shall show it in a second. Nice pull open thing. See, she has the multiple armor class. You know, this armor class, 19. Flat-footed. Well, you're under the flat-footed condition. A flat-footed character loses their dexterity bonus to AC. And the effects all depend upon it, like dodge feet, and combat maneuver defense, if they have any. If a character doesn't have a dexterity bonus, their AC does not change. So he has a dexterity bonus, so he gets +3 dodge. Natural armor +2. He gets AC bonus for wisdom, a dexterity bonus. His baseline is 10, but he gets another 9 from his thing. He loses dexterity, however, he gets a 16. Touch, on the other hand, is when it hits with a touch attack. aka, for example, a spell. When you add the title of touch attack, your AC doesn't include any armor bonus, shield bonus, or natural armor bonus. All other modifiers such as your size modifier, dexterity, and deflections apply normally. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that one. So that's why you have 3 different types of armor class. A flat-footed one means it's something you can't dex out of it. You can't dodge it. So you gotta rely on your armor and such. So in this case, he would lose his dexterity bonus of 3. He's got his armor bonus, his natural armor, and his AC bonus. So that one, and then his other stuff, but he loses thing. She has a flat foot of, thanks to her stuff, she has a flat foot of 17. Touch of 12, touch of 16, so he's much better at dodging people trying to touch him. Armor class of 21, because she has a high dexterity bonus. But she's only 17 when you take away that. I am rubbish. I do not have a high armor class. I do not have a high dexterity. Or anything else for that matter. On the other hand, I can throw spells that can nuke you. And that's how I get around things. Steal everything. Just kneel down, find a crowbar, and prise it up. Nice. Excellent. Lockpicks. Lockpicks can help you handle harder locks. They can be found among the loot or bought from a vendor. The lockpick is expended upon use and gives a bonus to tricky skill as the character attempts to pick the lock. To be able to use lockpick, the character must have at least 1 rank in the trickery skill. You'll encounter more advanced lockpicks as you progress through the game. This one's basic. There's some apprentice ones. And that's fine because that just gave us +5 to our lockpick skill. Now she has
What's on
2
your mind?
cure light
I
wounds.
wonder.
Rely on me.
She has lay of hands on her. Now her spellbook type She has no available spells. What she gets, however, is from her skill set. So she gets bonuses. She gets the ability to cast certain things like this. They are not spells. And everybody should go for the door. See, I can use lockpick to get 100%, or I can just pick the lock at 90.
This one was beyond me. I am helpful, am I not?
Rapier. Nah. Right, how many other paths we got? See, I'm trying to be cautious not to go. You want to save, because I haven't saved in a while actually. We're going to. Actually, no, we should never. Going forth. The maze. Well, actually, a capital A. Normally, I would just save over the same save continuously, but given what we are currently doing, I think it's be better if I use multiple save.
Now what is that?
Don't know, but we're collecting everything. Rather the whole maze. Yes, those corrupted Mongols over there. We should really go fight them. But I will down near this. Canabra's system of aqueducts channeling water from the river to the city. It took serious damage. It was seriously damaged in the earthquake. Corrupted Mongol guard.
Did you step on their toes as well?
Excellent. We still got time. We've got a lot of time left on this one.
Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
Yeah, not close enough.
You've made your choice.
See, I'm going for that. See, I threw that, which is with armor, flat-footed. So what the hell's going on? They don't have the ability to use their thing. She only has a class of 21, so they're gonna have to throw. Yeah, they got roll modifier, roll 13 plus. You're not gonna hit.
You've
I'm not-
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Second one missed. I don't know why, but I got a flat foot.
I'll cut you wide open!
Nice hit.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Yeah. Roll of 8 plus 9. Yeesh. Move here! It hit though, but yeah. Attack 1 out of 2. Assault 17. Oh yeah.
You won't survive me.
Nice hits. Missed with one, but he hit the other.
Spirits demand your blood!
Ooh, a crit. She currently can't use defensive. Her armor,
The light!
her shield.
You!
Never mind. Don't have to. And that's what they call a weapon. Let's go deal with the other guys first. There's also a way to save spells.
Into they will break against our resolve. Did I mess up again?
Nope, still there.
The Inheritor, guide my
Sometimes I don't
blade.
understand why charges don't work. That was a good hit.
You are today's sacrifice!
That was not a good hit. What? Nope, killed him for out.
Endure this!
Ouch.
The light
They just get whooped. You guys got whooped. That wasn't a fight. It's a slaughter. Okay, there's loot there and the kind of bad brute.
There are many roads to success.
And half of them require blowing someone up. Don't know what's going on here. There you go, now I get it. Pick the lock at 75%.
Not this time.
Okay, plus 5 on it. Oh, look at the gem now. Okay. Ta-da! I broke some stuff. That's what happens when you. That's why you can. Oh. You could pick it before the thing on Short CP because it didn't jam. But this is going like down and down and down. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going this way. I'm going to take out the brute. Time to whoopin' the Bruton.
I will guide.
He's not facing us, that's why he can't see us.
Yet another monster.
Okay, there's.
Go for their hearts!
Yeah, we're moving into position so we can't just open Fiona's. What is your AC? Let's see, AC 14, flat-footed 11, touch 9. Wow, you are really bad against magic. I don't even know all my spells. I only have the 4 spells. It is the problem of early stage magery.
Make every strike count.
Nice hit. He has a lot of health.
I'll cut you wide open!
It's gonna hurt.
So
Ow.
this is how it feels.
Partial kill will be healed. In battle, use the first strike when it comes to inventory. Ow. Minus. Jesus. He threw 2 punches. Okay. Better than other stuff.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
She can lay on hands of others.
into the fray.
She can swift action herself. Now, she's not in Death's Door, she does knock down. She has Death's Doors, she gets lower. I should be able to use this again. Yeah, put it back on some points. It also dazed him, which means it'll... I got one. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? I don't know problem with using spells like that. Ow.
This will leave
Ow.
a bruise.
I'll just have to resort to brute
Nice.
force.
That does not do anything my spells do.
Endure this.
Come on. You missed. You know what,
The
Selena?
inheritor, guide my
Take him out.
blade.
And she wasn't killed or just doored, she was just downed. And therein lies a magnificently huge difference. Ring, what have we got? Ring of protection. Right. That will go well on me because I don't have any AC bonuses right now. He's got the braces, and because only their protection 1, and that's the same thing, it won't stack. You can't, it won't stack the points up. Oh yeah, well I'm actually thinking ahead here. Potions. This is why you have these potions. Because it can sometimes take a bit of work. Now she does have... I can go scroll bless, restoration lesser, inflict light wound. You know what? Give that as well. She's not a mage, so she can't cast mage stuff. It took a few things to get them up and running, but
Focus on the goal.
on the plus side, I did get some XP points out of that. I'm not even sure where I'm going. I'm just exploring.
We are the light. They
Ooh,
are
hello.
the darkness.
Neophyte fighter, neophyte hand of Hostia. Okay. So we've only got an AC of 14, that's not too bad. Touch 9, these guys are not good against magic. Magic is good.
Make every strike count.
Fortunately, most of my magic is, Ow, nice crit. Don't punch the range fighters! Oh, that's good.
The spirits demand your blood!
Let's just do this because the game's going to go and kill me.
No glory without risk.
There goes the hand.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
Yeah, he had attack opportunity. Ooh, let's see. Hostilla's orders. Follow these simple rules or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless it's strictly necessary. 2. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one you two hold on to it. You can tear each other's heads to shreds over it for all I care. 3. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. 4. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is the room with the blood pool where I sometimes relax. 5. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. 6. find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. 7. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Oscilla. The hand of Oscilla. Oscilla herself. Well, isn't she a charming person? Ooh, a masterwork glaive. Clubs. Spells. Ooh.
I sense something.
The door to the unfinished section of the maze can only be opened by using a torch. It's a hidden lever. He almost wanted to like him just like go, really? A hidden lever? How cliche. And it's a torch. A hidden torch lever. I think this is the water element that I'm about down here. So that end, I am going to equip a spell. If I can use it? Yes, I can use this. Oh, that's right, I got 2 pull strength. Actually, I can transcribe these spells. It goes away from my inventory, so I can't just use them. But now I have a level 2 spell and a level 3 spell in my book. I can't use them, because I'm not high enough leveled. But I don't need to look at getting them either. I put the elemental spell in my thing in case. Right, no, let's get you sorted out with your health situation before we go to punch more dudes. Now you can actually leave this place and come back.
You are today's sacrifice.
As a ranger.
You won't survive me.
I don't know, I survived pretty well. Charge! Ow. He wanted to attack, but we then went and punched him back. Supernatural light of the angels. Excellent. That one now. Yeah, days, 6 seconds. So we get -1 penalty on these sight-based stuff.
Go for their heart.
Also, we get a better hit chance.
Endure this.
Well, he wouldn't if you
Into
actually hit
the
him.
fray.
See? Like that. She's battered, but not broken.
This pain is excruciating.
Yes. Finally, these guys have lousy touch frames. Unfortunately, I also missed. I rolled a 10 and 9, -1 modifier. Yeah, I had to roll. To hit him with that, I'd have to have rolled at least 16.
I'll cut you wide open.
I should have healed.
Make every strike count.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I'm gonna punch him again. Oh no, you missed. You know, Camilla, you need to heal up. I know my thing does better, but does more damage, but I'm not very good. My accuracy attack roll with this is bad. I am not good with this thing. I got attack roll +3. At least when it comes to making my casting my spells, I am spell resistance. It's like, at least with that, I have the ability to hit them. Which is spell resistance anyway. Offense, base attack, combat mover, combat mover defenses. Yeah, not too bad actually. Yeah, well, I guess use heat and inflict and scroll light wounding. Let's just shoot a potion. Now, unless he hits me with something really bad.
The spirits demand your blood.
He can also still attack because only one of my move points.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice hit. Good hit.
No glory without risk.
Death strike. Looks like you're kneeling. He had a dart. That's what he was using. He was throwing darts at us. I'm not entirely sure how throwing darts is supposed to be an effective weapon, but they are the weapon. Is it the weapon you can get in this game? Is a dart. Even right clicking finger, I can get them open that way. See, that's what I mean when I say we burn through our potions. I get +4 armor bonus. That's the fun thing about mage armor. It doesn't. We don't get a weight thing on it. Okay.
I am helpful. Am I not?
We hit the good stuff. Please open it.
I hope you appreciate this.
We do.
What do we have here?
I'm going to call that the Alice in Wonderland potion we picked up. Drink me small, drink me big. A flail. Yeah, it's telling me you bell at all times. Battle axe. Rapier. Sword. Doom sword and a battle axe. The good stuff. He can't wield it. Right. She can. Crypt Raider's armor. Medium class armor. Weight armor. +1 enchantment. She has heavy armor. So it's better. Breastplate medium. Medium. Light. I do not have the mage armor thing. I can cast a spell. And casting mage armor is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I can also say shields, no different from what I've got. This is gonna make her heavier, but it's a good. It's a good bonus, and it's only 5 points heavier than what she's currently got. It's +6. It's +2 upon what she's got. Only a -1 penalty increasement. She's still in light, no penalty. Let's see, actually, no, rapier. Nah, these rapiers are no better than what she's got. Give it a sickle. 1 6 and wielded, 1 4, 1 4, 6, 6. Yeah, she's not really designed to fight in melee, with certain weapons. 1-8, so one-hander, so 5-12. Yeah, just 5-12 one-handing. It's changed to slashing. I wish I wanted to crushing, bludgeoning. See, some creatures take more damage from bludgeoning attacks than they do from melee. Sometimes it's a better idea to have multiple weapon types on hand. Maybe they're behind here.
No, what is that?
Dangerous enemies. This game contains optional but especially dangerous opponents or groups of enemies that only the most experienced adventurers can handle. One such opponent awaits you in the other side of the door. Carefully weigh all the risks before entering. Save. That is essentially your command of save.
Watch out for trouble.
Lesser water elemental.
I'm up for an adventure.
Right.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
I don't think the spell went off any paused it before we could get off. It's a large water elemental.
You won't survive me.
Please hit harder. Right, let's get that blessing up and running.
You are today's sacrifice!
Okay. Small earth elemental. Oh, we've got a move activate. Ow. Get me freeze.
The light. Take you.
I can't do lay of hands on myself. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I think I'll use it all up. See what else has got? Potion of Feather Step. Yeah, I don't need to.
Endure this.
Nice double tap. Let's see. Potion of Enlarged Person.
Go for their heart!
Not really useful here. I'm sort of spreading out so you can't just belt me in one spot. Let's make our guys better. Nice. Miss. Ow. That
Into
didn't miss.
the fray.
She missed, was it? Oh, that could have done a much better potion.
Make every strike count.
Nice. Another 4 points. If you could... Actually, you could... Cure it. Ow, shoot. That was not worth it. Well, better than what she rolled. Okay, as a water elemental. Power attack, power attack, power attack. Energy cold. Affects the condition sleep balance. So we're here with fire magic. You missed. You missed too. That's fine.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
I was gonna kill one. Alright. Good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice 2 hits.
I'll cut you wide open!
Yeah, I know those lights fly as well, but thankfully he's missing. Unfortunately, he froze him, so that's the thing. Doesn't. Damn it! Oh, got him. Ow! 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 Stop hitting me, web. Ice magic.
Keep your calm.
Well, did their job. I got rid of the water elemental. Burnt fat and relic. Food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities. Okay, so this thing's been here and operating for a while. Oh, not triggering, but on the plus side, we got a lot. Nice chunky bit of XP for that. Okay, nowhere near enough to level up, but it's still a chunky bit of XP.
There are many roads to success.
Yes, they are. Oh, it's a bit of loot. Thank you. Well, that was actually worth it because we picked up a lot of stuff. Now, I would prefer going out this place and healing. I can enter a camp state and try to camp here. Camps. During dread trials, characters need to rest. While the resting, they regain lost HP, prepare spells, and remove negative effects, such as fatigue, exhaustion. You can sign up 2 characters for every position, but 1 character can't occupy more than 1 position. That's very handy, this. Your character's going to have 3 active abilities available. Rest, Protective Rituals, Camouflage, and Night Watch. Protective Rituals reduce the rate at which the corruption of the Abyss grows during the rest. To complete these Protective Rituals, character must make a successful religion lore check. Locations may differ in their levels of Abyss or corruption. Where underneath Canabra, I'm not going to see that effect here. Camouflage is a better one we've got to watch out for. That's a stealth skill check because it makes certainly can't get attacked. Manage to negate the possibility of a surprise attack completely. Camilla is the best suited for this task as her stealth skill is higher than the rest of the characters. The Night Watch gives your party an advantage in the case of a surprise attack on the camp. To keep a watch at night, your character must make a successful perception check. If the skill check is successful by sufficient margin, your characters will enter combat fully equipped and awake. If the check is successful by insufficient margin, they will only enter combat awake. If the skill check is failure, they will essentially be asleep and will get punched. When doing Lang are the best suited for this task, as their perception skills are higher than the other characters. There's no plus reverse thing plus 0. Plus 2. But I do need this one. Not sure why, but she. Be interesting.
If people's appearance reflected their inner life, no one would leave the house without a mask. And nobles wouldn't leave without a cloak concealing their entire body.
I wouldn't say your appearance reflects your mind. If that were true, you'd be the size of a mouse.
Burn.
Will break against our resolve.
Well. Yeah, I got 1 kill, 1 like 1 back and 2.
The
Well, we're sufficiently awake to then catch us off guard.
So it comes to this.
You won't survive me.
Oh, plus I'll get loot.
I'll watch your back.
Thank you. One day later. Failed to camouflage the tank thing. Failed to weaken the effect of the corruption. That's okay. Nothing else happened. The guards raised the alarm. So yay, we have our full selection of cure light wounds. Why is it two separate sections? Cure light wounds here. Can I put another spellbook on? Heal plus 2 cure light wounds. Should also do Bane, Entangle, Magic Weapon. Unbreakable Heart. I just do basically blow people up spells. You know, time was of the essence, and I hope the mongrels, they are still fine as I slept here for a day. I want to know that you pay attention to the fact that we were outside the door sleeping. That mine does.
Not this time.
Six minutes passed as we break the lock open.
I will guide.
Well, you guys are idiots. I was literally outside the doors,
They
in a
are
camp,
the darkness.
sleeping. We'll find you now! Well, you could have fought me earlier. I was literally outside the door. Yeah, but you know, we had to prepare and
You are today's
ritualistic
sacrifice.
chanting. It takes a while to do all this stuff.
Endure this.
Nope, that sharpshooter. Oh! That was another one. And he managed to deal 9 damage.
Take you.
He walked over to get killed. Oh, why is that so gap there?
You made your choice.
You can speed up an action by pressing space.
Make every strike count.
2 wounds. But then he's trying to find a punch, so she stabbed him. Heavy crossbow. Yep. Another heavy crossbow. Yep. Nope. If they're all together, you can get the loot in one go. Overload. Equipment and loot. Its movement is slow. Each character limits to the weight they can carry. For the shared stash, all the party's members' capacities add up. When the load becomes a medium, the characters start moving slower. Heavy loads slow the damage more. Try to get rid of items you don't need by selling them or just roll them out. Some vendors can sell you magic bank of holdings. Increase carry capacity. Animal companions also increase it. As a last resort, you could throw away cumbersome and cheap items, such as non-magical armor. Going to sell my loot. Let's go sell my loot. We're encumbered. Oh, the merchant's here. Doop doop doo doo doop. Doop 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 doop. Ah, that's right, we can't sell. We're locked in here until we finish. I suppose I could go through my inventory and get rid of the stuff I don't need. It's... worth 300. But do we need all of them? Oof, we can only carry... Yeah, we're carrying way too much. Like 500. And we've still got, well, a fair chunky bit to go.
The time for words has passed.
Called as champion, the effect wizard. Did magic missile me? Did magic missile me?
Go for their hearts!
That champion did nothing to him. He got 4 hit points.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh,
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
he has a little bit of advantage. I'll leave a waffle there, like you. Ow, my face. If I cast...
Cut you wide open!
Nah, right now he'll just want to punch her in the head. But I can leave a hand lay on hand to myself. The swift action needs some health back. I have one cure wounds.
Into the fray.
Wow, he's got some good points on him. That wizard in the back is doing some
You
nasty work.
won't survive me.
Let's make this guy harder. Let's also run my character around over here. Get him, Boogie. That wizard was nothing.
The
That
spirits
wizard had
demand your
no attack
blood.
power.
No glory without risk.
I could move him back a bit.
Endure this.
Okay. He'll have less touch armor. Yeah, his touch armor is nowhere near as good as his normal armor class. I should look at using some bull strength on people. Bye, Dangle Doggy.
You are today's sacrifice!
Nice. Number 6. We're gonna win. Take like a turn off turn mode would speed up combat immensely.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Nice hit.
Make every strike count.
Ooh, crit at 19. Those were the rolls we wanted. I am now even heavier, more encumbered than I was before. Almost a new diary. Almost a new diary. The diary contains only one entry on the very first page. Life is beep, while my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they really, are having a great time up on the surface. I'm stuck down here with Hostilla, the Nightmare, and the Mongrel Scum. To top it off, all off, a pipe sprung a leak. An elemental is smashing up the bait kitchen, and Hostilia is sending it to slaughter everybody it meets in the maze's passageway. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. He's simply going, I don't want to be here. More loot. More loot. So that little mage is not, well, let's face it, that little mage had 4 HP. It died in one punch. You know, we're encumbered, we're still moving pretty sprightly. Woof! Yeah, heavily encumbered. Okay, let's drop. You know, that is practically worthless. 65 in total. 100. Let's drop the leather armor. It's not really worth it. Drop that. Some of this stuff is like worth nothing. Unless you want to search for an item. You know, these axes are not worth anything. Long spear, melee reach weapon. Light crossbows are worth about 18, heavy crossbows are worth 39. It's 300 for those, so we'll keep those for now. They weigh a little bit, about 2.4 pounds, but yeah, it's 100, it's 100, got so many of them. 65. This worth 7 because there is only 7. So that should actually sped it up quite a bit. You can always do the collect over at the end of the level trick.
What do we have here?
The torch. Because these guys are idiots.
Now what is that?
Go, sound the trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
They are stupid, are they not? Really? Yeah, that's the other side of there, so this is the door I want to pull. Thank you. Oh. This is where they kept the loot. That's better than wall chicken. The wall chicken is pretty tasty. Everyone should try wall chicken. At least once. Who knows? You may find you like chicken that's been sealed in a wall. Good sword. Quarterstaff. Close from having incumbents again. Inspection. Every enemy has their own unique statistics and abilities. Knowing enemies' strengths and weaknesses may be crucial to winning. To enable hints about the creatures you fight, press the inspection button on the Y set. Enemies about all the Y key. This information should be useful for making tactical decisions. Yeah, 1 second though, we're just gonna drop some stuff. No, these are only worth 10. They're not worth holding on to. Only £4. What's the heaviest stuff we got? I think it's the armor. Yeah. And food. Well, that should have dropped me some medium confidence.
Watch out for trouble.
Let's see, what's supposed
Does
to be?
anyone require my counsel?
Yeah, do we have any? It actually counts towards our incumbents reduction. You wouldn't think it, but it does. Because it's not in our inventory anymore. Let's see, any spell scrolls he can use. Bear endurance, constitution improvement. Do we have one that boosts strength? Gold, chaos, mage armor. You know what? That's a quick action to use. Give you that. Cultist, Cleric.
Did we find trouble?
Pool of blood.
No, they did.
She's going to cast Bless. Okay, so what I'll use this thing. Essentially just does that thing on top of the corner bit. Oh, evil. And gnome. So gnome, cultist, fighter. Sharpshooter and mage close over there.
Go for their hearts!
We'll send the fighters off to go pick a fight with their fighters. Well, the fighter wasn't much of a cop, was he?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nope, there goes the clerk. I'll get all set up to use spells.
I'll cut you wide open!
What?
Into the
Help.
fray.
Oh, critical. Practically cleaved them in half. That's why you equip her with like heavy
Won't
weapons.
survive me.
And she did. Select all, back to being heavily encumbered again. Even more heavily encumbered. All filled with fresh blood. Door to the unfinished section of the maze can be opened using the by torch. Thin lever. Now, let's save because I don't remember which section actually takes me through where I want to the end bit of this bit. That's the unfinished section.
What do we have here?
Yeah, that would happen. So, going to journal. There's a hidden the unfinished section of the maze. Okay, so there in the city. I don't know which way will take us to the good spot, which is bad, but this is the unfinished section of the maze that we're supposed to.
They will break against our resolve.
Yeah, that section's not finished.
The spirits demand your blood!
No hand of Salsilla.
Endure this.
The light. Take
Yeah, well,
you.
I sort of jumped the gun here so we're not getting the full turn going off.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
You're blessing. You, missing?
You are today's sacrifice!
I wish you'd hit harder.
Make every strike count.
Two good hits.
No glory without risk.
Really good hit. Now, see, if we get to a certain point, amount of attack rolls, bonuses, you can. Ooh, Bane will save. Ow. It counters and dispels Bane.
Go for their
Oh.
hearts!
We survived Bane. We can get the hit for that.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, he did. He's really down there.
Into the fray.
Oh, ouch. She quite literally cleaved him in half. Oh, Who are you guys? Grey Knights? Ah, here we go. Halcyo's Key. Room sends magical power all around it. Notes. Don't balk. Yeah, simple rule again. And various weapons. Scroll some fire elemental. And breastplate. Part of the shield of the maze has been found. Both the maze builders like they were caught in the earth elementals. Enraged by the earthquake, the builder's tool lies scattered next to their bodies. So they were building the maze.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
You do indeed. But you also heard my voice, and my voice says heal. Wow, we are massively encumbered. I mean, we're not just like a little bit encumbered, we are massively encumbered. Let's put fire elemental in. That's fine.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Probably not. So they had Monoliths in here? Wow, that's up first.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my
Oh, that was an
blade.
overhand swing and everything. You missed.
I'll cut you wide open.
She didn't. That's Mage on you. There you go. Now she has a much harder to beat. Yeah. She now has an armor class of 19. So unless he rolls pretty good, it won't work for the most part.
Endure this.
Nice hit.
I'm all right.
That went
I'm
through.
all right.
Quick chug.
The light, take you.
The spirits demand your blood.
Well, he did damage on that though. Actually, no, it was the light.
Make every strike count.
Nice hit. Can't hear me depending on what. Why did they text? Armor class, so yeah. Rolling 19, yes.
No glory without
It's-
risk.
Very
You
little.
are today's sacrifice.
Wait, by the way, when your character attack roll can't hit them even when they roll
made your
19,
choice.
you're in trouble.
You've crossed the wrong Mongol.
unbelievable trouble.
Well,
In Veil Collection. With the creature kept in the cage, with the bent bars, the cage creature is now loose. Monitor lizards? Please don't break the lock.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Ooh, Amulete. Natural armor. Huh. That. Thankfully, this armor is bonus to armor class. Natural armor and deflection bonus. They're two different types of bonuses. So a natural armor bonus goes on there quite nicely. Deflection bonus doesn't do the same thing. That's why you can put those on. What's the deal?
I found,
You can trust me.
Yes, walk on the clock. Do that first thing of that.
I hope you appreciate this.
I always do. I appreciate anything which requires you not losing life points. Because I am not doing well on my health points. I'm not doing well on my encumbrance. Oof. We are heavily encumbered. But I am a pack mule. Right, I try to collect everything. Okay, so this is door to the unfinished part of the maze. We're saving in. Save and save often because we need to do it. Save often. Cambion.
There are many rooms.
Heartbeat quickens.
Cambion? Base. Expand. Features. Demonic slaughter. These amount of skills. AC is pretty low though. I'm trying to save my Smite Evil for a bit. Well, I just half killed you.
You won't survive me.
Well, there goes one.
No fear!
It's too far away to get one of Sunpoke. Yep. Oh, that's good. It means swap out weapons.
Endure this.
Not that it helped him in the long run, but still. Why am I keeping up everything? Hello? Touch. Hello, goodies.
This one was beyond me.
Nope, the lock wasn't broken, so.
Not this time. I am helpful, am I not?
Now we run really, really slow. Because we're carrying way too much. I hope not worth anything. 150, 125, 150, half plate, heavy armor. Yeah, mage armor and banded mail, so so do didn't cancel out, to be honest. Okay, that's. I don't cast magic, so that's fine. That's better. Change leather armor is makes it worthless. They're worth too much to drop. Ooh, that's worth scimitar. Worth 100, worth nothing. Club ain't worth much either. That's worth a mace, that's worth a flail. Masterwork's worth more. We got 52. It's not the best thing in the world. We got better work. You know what? That's actually what's bringing us all down is this mail. I am gonna have to come recollect all my. Great. They have an earth elemental. I inspect you. See, speed, yeah, Dexon, outsider, neutral, decent armor score, but nothing against magic. Magic whoops What's worth 26 points?
Make every strike
Do not
count.
fear. Do not waver.
Do not look it in the eye. Oh, oh darn you game, you mouse, you clicked on. When they went and flicked out of the way. You know what? I am just roll the magic missile.
So this is how it feels.
Ow!
You've crossed the wrong
He
mark.
clobbered me. See ya. Watch out.
The light. Take you.
Okay, you have killed him, so that's fine. Let's stun him. Well, he did manage to hit
You
Bob.
won't survive me.
Meteor dust. Nice. And we've got 27 XP for that. Now let's actually we've got wand of healing here.
A bright future awaits us.
This could take a while. Well, that was another probably hard fight. Well, that's good. The unfinished part of the maze. I think the heart's over here.
What's that there?
Trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
I'm saving. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. We are steadily running out of reagents, though. Another Cambion.
Let me draw the first blood.
Oh, we're gonna charge us. Hi. Swing and a miss.
Go for their hearts!
The Inheritor. Guide my blade.
I'll just
Oh,
have
look,
to
always the
resort
magic.
to brute force.
Ooh, right. Help. The other one's attacked.
Endure this.
Where's the other guy? Right, Battle of Rangers.
So it comes to this.
I missed.
Make every strike count.
Look at you, I
Oh,
Into the fray.
ooh, hello. There's a puzzle.
You've made your choice.
He's hoping to melee.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Not that it matters. Right.
Watch out for trouble.
We have a puzzle. We have a puzzle. I don't think I picked anything up in this, about this. Red, green, yellow. Red, yellow, green, blue. I do not know what I'm doing. Alright, so there should be. Usually there's a hint or something for a puzzle. And I don't think I found anything on the way down here that hinted what this. That hinted this. No, that's it. No, that's just metal corner things. Well, I don't think I saw anything on the way down that hinted at what the this puzzle is. Huh. We'll head this way. Be heavily encumbered. And attempt to find our way out. I thought I could leave this place. Oh, they're yellow.
Keep your calm.
I will do. I will go out the door. No, this doesn't really show anything. I haven't seen any motifs. Oh, hold on. Yellow, blue, red, red? So yellow, blue, red, yellow? I mean, it's only... That's actually the only picture I've seen where they've got multiple colours. In fact, that's the only section of picture I've seen in the whole map. Blue. We'll try yellow. We'll try that combination. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Oh no, that might be a thing, or just artistic licensing. Yellow. Blue. Red. Yellow. Scotcho. Seal appears close at the sword, which seems utterly unacceptable to you. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. Her eyes light up. I know that hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yanel. That's what it is, but... It's meant to be in the Tower of Estor with all the other relics. What is it? That is what I heard, at least. This is my best impersonation of her voice. Well, of course it's this rusted piece of metal. Must be that very same sword. Camilla rolls her eyes. I think you merely wished this was the illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen the sword 100 times, in paintings and in the hands of Enir statue. I've even thought of going to Estod museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? What's so special about it? Now, nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its days. People say that when Yenneir held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see the radiant light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're emphasizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil, and everything we walked by demons. Radiance was in the evil hands, and as a paladin, I can tell you they didn't do nothing good to it. Who is Yenneir? No, you're... Oh... Senel faints on the spot. Ugh. Dunk. You've never heard of Yenneir? She's famous all over Golarion. Golarion. She was a great woman. She was born in Medivh. And when the crusade started, she couldn't sit idly by. You know, I'm going to stop doing the voice. She dedicated her life to the crusade. People say that she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first in the battle and never sacrificed other people's lives for tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all her images of her, she looked capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her. Maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know. But anyway, she went into the world wound without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission. She even brought back crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly. A hero's death. Because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner and had to endure the unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know a lot about Yenneir. Are you a fan of her or something? I suppose you could say that. You see little chuckles. I've always haven't felt an affinity with Yenneir. I know what it's like not to be what your commanders want you to be. Whenever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yenneir. Maybe some people didn't know like how she was, but to the people she pulled out of the world wound, she was perfect. And to the people she saved at the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those she kept her memory alive, she's a hero. That's what counts. Well, how could a priceless relic end up down here? Yenneir disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered for the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yenneir's blade, and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estod, with the other Crusade relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Since Sila laughs, I have this weird feeling, like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's of no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here. But what if it could be repaired? Let's keep going. We got a trophy, we got an achievement for that. I have never got this thing. One-handed, long sword. There you go. Now you go into battle with Radiance. See, in this mode, does slightly less damage, but she has extra armor. Her armor class improves quite a bit. Makes her really hard to hit. Still, I never solved that puzzle. It's literally by some stroke of luck.
I hope you appreciate this.
It's literally by some stroke of luck that I looked at that painting and went, you know what, it's colour coded. it might be the only paintings in this whole place where there were colours. Where there were colours. Where it was coloured in a pattern. I mean, it seems weird to have two of the same painting next to each other. And we are so ridiculous. Well, at least we're not in 6 encumbered anymore. So there's that. Every little bit helps to lessen the amount of power we've got to carry. I am actually out of things I can cast. I can carry up to 39 before I'm encumbered. At least I'm reducing the weight of the a little bit. I can't wear any of this stuff. I am unfortunately not a warrior in any sense of the word. Ooh. Dretch.
Save the last one for me.
You won't survive me.
Damage reduction. You encounter an enemy dretch. What is damage reduction? Damage reduction, DR, is an ability that reduces all received damage by a certain number. Energy damage ignores this ability. In the description of this ability, you'll find out how it works for a specific creature. Use Inspect. How much reduces damage and what kind of weapon it can overcome it. That can be special material, like cold iron or adamantine. Weapon type. Alignment. Example, a DR5 adamantine means that all physical damage is reduced by 5 unless dealt by an adamantine weapon. A damage reduction that cannot be overcome by a weapon made of cold iron. Camellia has just the right blade. You know, well, that's okay.
The spirits demand your blood!
Oh, spell. Okay, cold. Choked. No damage reduction for that one.
Endure this!
Yeah. Good or cold iron.
Alright, take you!
You are today's sacrifice!
She cannot be blocked. She has the right elemental weapon for it. Okay, reduce damage. Boink. Boink.
Make every
Right,
strike
reduce or
count.
not. Blech. Blech. He has nowhere near enough health to stop it.
Without risk!
Ooh. Swing, better, swing. Health potions. Diamond dust is very handy. Collect everything on that. Collect everything on you. Judging by the corpses littered around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Yeah, but, you know, a dredge?
There are many roads
Really?
to success.
Yay, we used the key.
We will win this war.
Well, it's not as the Eternal War for a reason, lady. I refuse to use the dragon skills. Camping. There are difficult battles to come. Your heroes might be wounded, may have to run out of spells, they may need to rest. Supply your power, set up a camp and rest. Set up a camp function. Require a lot of space of final exploitation. Well, it wants me to rest. It's practically saying you might want to rest here. Not wounded, but
You aren't from a noble family, right?
yes.
You were taught to fight and read prayers, but I can pick a street rat out of a crowd of aristocrats.
Right, and they keep looking at me like I'm about to blow my nose on the curtains.
Especially the ones whose nightly services don't go any further than marching in parades.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Well, that's his points. What way?
No fear.
One lonely little cultist. Seriously? One
Crossed the wrong mark.
lonely little cultist. That's all they thought to send at me.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Bleh. Well, that one was short-lived. I'll take that. You know what, I'm not... Oh, that's worth money though. Alright, we'll take that. We'll leave the rest. I have enough rubbish. Don't look at me like that. I know we got enough rubbish. We haven't got a full party anyway. Yep, camouflage failed. For the free, no one done that one. But we have 2 more slots available. So technically you have supposed to have a party of 6. We have all our gear. Right. Let's double check whether we got anything we can throw into the equipment. You know what? Extra potions, always handy. Mage armor is useless because they don't stack. This one does not provide me a +4 bonus. Ooh, haste. Juicy. They say haste makes waste. Well, in this game, haste makes everyone else dead. Ooh, inflict moderate wounds. Unless they're undead, that's nasty. Nope. In your front. Bears and Jones? Bark skin. You know what? Let's go with bark skin. Praise him, Alden. Here you are, all together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less effective than you. It is a while ago, wait for his text to speak out. But I, your master, Samaldek, can make you better, stronger. Your hunger, starving things in the dark, submit to me. No, we're the sons of Crusaders. Trust a demon would betray their memory. Hosilia! Well, who's the next descendant of Crusaders who values old legends more than their life? Beasts, monsters, and human flesh, reveal your true nature. Sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous son of Sinma. Eat, underground Crusaders. Eat the flesh of the Crusader from above. Find your true strength. He's forced them to corrupt and become madmen. You rush at the demon, but the air goes thicker every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see your mongrels fall to their knees, one after another, and crawl to the rest of his body. You hear their fangs tearing through flesh, the slosh of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals. Those tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. An metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This weird filth dares to try and bind you his will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! Now I'm going to do this as well, because I've done the angel one, which opens the angel path. And according to the thing, if you do it with these things first appear, if you don't select them, you can actually close them off permanently. You permit the rage to possess you, the malevolent joy spreads through you. Freedom! Freedom to kill anyone who's in your way. The demon, the cultist, the pathetic Mongol felters who are no match for you. You feel the crimson fog of hatred cloud your vision. Your simmering blood no longer wishes to languish in your veins, it wants to be free. To burst through your chest, wound with powerful pulses. His heady scent dispelling the last threads of sanity. Back, maggots! The demon hisses, backing away. Ah, there's more to you than meets the eye. You have a power within you. Slaves, destroy this vermin. I'm out of here. I'll see the points to you. He's already wounded. Windu, kill. Windu silently emerges from the shadow. I'll no longer serve you. Beep. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Yeah, that's Windu. Windu always fights the strongest guy going. For the strongest guy going. She won't abide weakness, she wants power. And she feels the strong, essentially law of nature. I'm trying to see if it grabs her. It does. She fights for the strongest side going. Miss. And she hits really hard.
Into the fray.
Nice hit.
I'll cut you wide open.
Bad miss. You know what? Given what's going on next, it doesn't matter if I use a little bit of magic here.
Endure this.
Nice hit. Oh, mighty Savamek, your faithful servant now invokes you. Demons, protect your mistress. Demons always make the worst guards.
Quickens.
Yes. She did not really get that up and running before she was whooped up.
The spirits demand
Christ.
your blood.
What are you like? A flying chaotic outsider. Yeah, good against fire, acid, and cold. Does not have. Got 13 spell resistance. Not looking at anything, any damage reduction here. Stealthy little guys though. Don't do a lot of damage. High attack rate, but not a lot of damage. They're so tiny. Tiny. Nope. Tranquil and fear. Ah, whale thing saved. Oh, you're chaotic.
Light. Take you.
You're also evil. That messed you up. Red. Ow. 1 point. Oh no.
Make every
My health
strike
bar.
count.
You are today's sacrifice.
There you go. You missed. Let's see. I think I've actually got used pretty much all my good spells. We missed.
The inheritor.
Guide my
blade.
Ooh, hit. Reduced damage though. Never mind. Windu turned into a pincushion.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
No.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan. There is always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones,
They believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
Yeah, that's bad.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
Wangdu is pretty good at fighting. That's the problem.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
Yeah.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
Expect the wound on your chest. The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
I would, but they're not down here.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on him and chose him from among all others. There's magic inside this Uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. And all you have to say is, go see a cleric. You're pathetic, lad.
So you've been serving Malek this whole time.
Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Zabamelech. Kosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
Yep, because I essentially showed, because I used the demon side of things, demon's wrath, I showed that I was stronger, the stronger of the two, and I drove him off.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. No, but what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Uplander will get the Windward that he wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan.
So she changes based on who she serves.
To study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Why didn't you try to stop us from going into the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neithers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you.
What are you exactly supposed to do with the mongrels?
What you saw here. They will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Golarion. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never back down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those Neithers, they will be able to do the same.
So essentially, the ones who survive the ritual without turning into absolutely into mindless beasts will essentially become the...
Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big,
Ouch.
juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
Look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals?
Yeah. So just as a Hosilla entail.
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuddered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neithers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in?
and they are pouring in. They are literally waiting in, and they're now sat outside ready to storm this place. And yeah, Hosilla might be strong enough to, like, stop a couple of, a dozen younguns, but 40, 50, 60, 70 of them, on the other hand, she'd quickly be overwhelmed in sheer numbers.
So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Fair
Then
enough.
you know which one of us you need.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wendwag despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
Yes, that's true.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
Up there on the surface, the Crusades are still going on, right? Since I'm a mongrel, that means I've got Crusader blood in my veins. You could say it's my destiny, even. Anyway, I'm ready to do my duty. And all of you Crusaders get rations, right? With vegetables? Well, I'll be killing demons and be well fed for doing it? That's not life. That's a dream come true. And also, you trusted me. At best, I'm a dreamer. At worst, this horn of mine has scrambled my brains. But I trusted you and it paid off. You showed Saul that mongrels are capable of more than eating moss and catching blind fish.
Which
I
one
owe
to
you
take?
for that.
Are you really that desperate to go to the surface, Lan? Why didn't you run away before? You know why. The Uplanders will never accept us. Don't pretend you're going for food rations. Then why? For death? For glory? If it's death you seek, you're sure to find it.
Maybe I'll be able to find something on the surface that you can't get down here. Like a way to help the mongrels. A way to stop our tribes from having to follow scum like you.
And why do you want to help me, Wendwag?
You think I'm just a freak from the catacombs. But Neithers are faster, stronger, and tougher than you Uplanders. Take me with you, and I'll build you an army of Neithers. I'll lure them out of this hole, we'll round them all up, every last tribe, and perform the ritual. And then, you will be a power to be reckoned with on the surface. Many of the Neithers will be no better than the mindless beasts we encountered in the dungeons. There will also be those who can overcome the fog and be like me. I will lead
Even if
them
that was a
into
1 in
battle,
10.
and you will command
If
us
1,000
all.
went in and 1 in 10 had the willpower, only 1 in 10 do it. That means you'll get 100 guys like her that are, actual smart people, and you'll have 900 guys that are brainless.
Of course you did once listen to Lan instead of me, and you revealed the Angel's light to that idiot Saul. But I'll forget that for the sake of our glorious future. The power you demonstrated, it was incredible. It swept Hosilla aside, it sent Savamelek running. I will follow you wherever you go. You can ask me anything then you know which one of us you need. Take me with you.
I hope we're not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
Pause a second.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
Okay. Character choice time. We only get to keep one of these two. Now, Wendwag is... I've actually got her with my other character, with my actual character for my other playthrough of this game. and she is she is a monster when it comes to fighting. She destroys opponents quite merrily and quite happily, and that's great. I don't know how he plays though, because I've never actually had him. But again, this is a problem. We only get to have one of these two, and yeah, it's a bit of a hard choice in this one. So again, we have a choice here. We take either Wenderwog or we take Lan. Now I'm not sure entirely what we got to get out of this one. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what we're going to get out of this one. We're going to get one or the other. But I don't know which one's the better option. Huh. Okay. You know, I think we'll have a quick peek at the wiki for this, just have a see if we can get a decent idea of what to go, which one might be the better character, or better storyline at least. And it turns out that Tome of the Minotaur is, something I should have actually looked at. And that's all it's got in here. Done. So we got the objective out of that. Yes, we got the thing, we got all here. And here's the problem, we either choose Wenderwog, get a character I know is pretty good at the end of the day for a pretty nice fighter. And she's a good fighter. But see, then you got him, and I've never actually taken him. See, you're not sure which one we're going to keep going with this one. And here's the problem, I don't know which one to take. Wenderwog or Lan? That's the... God, I don't know which one to pick. I must admit, I had Wenderwog in my game, and she's good. But at the same time, it would be interesting to take Lan as a different branching choice. If she becomes hostile, comes after me again, lay down the line, so be it. I get a funny feeling she's going to get out of it on her own. This is the hard part here. I'm not sure who to take. I think I judged this last time by looking at their wiki responses on the two of them and see which ones actually got the better thing. Because she's a fighter type. Well, that's interesting to know. Okay. I don't really spoil the thing, because we'll get that eventually. But it looks like we can actually snag both of them. We can get her in Act 3, apparently. But at the same time, if I don't choose Lan now, I can get him. I can get him in Act 5. The leggings spoilers are hidden behind a thing, so we could get Wendelog. You know what? She is too darn good a frontline fighter to pass up. She's a great archer, but she doesn't do too bad in the front line either. We'll go one last thing. I know it seems like I'm opening out here a lot, and I am. But time to let the dice decide. Odds Wendelog, evens lands. The odds have it. 3-2. We'll go D20s. Yep, that's it. The odds have it, so dice say Wendelog. And then we'll just have to make certain down the line to get Lan.
You're making a mistake. If some priest ever winds up down here, I'll ask him to pray for your soul. But I doubt it'll help you.
Who cares what you think? The Master has made his choice. Lan knows too much. He must die.
You're right. I know everything. And I also know where I'm not wanted, so I think I'll just go and have a chat with Saul. Yeah, if this is you in a good mood, then maybe I'm lucky we're parting ways now.
I'm not killing Lan.
He got away. Don't worry, Lan. I'll get you. Wait here, Master. I will bring Sol and the other Uplanders. We'll make sure that everyone knows that Lan failed to save anyone and fled like a coward.
Yep. What is she? Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Hal Balloon wasn't crazy. Crazy, we all fought. The real world demons down here. You should have listened to some patrols down here. Damn it. Helga's lip curls and distastefully tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. They're out for the count, but when they wake up, Chief, you'll see the experiments have made them stronger. Some of them have lost their minds, but it doesn't matter if they survive. They're warriors now. As long as they can hunt. The Rish can wait, and you, Wendelog, you save them. That's what matters. We'll help them from here. But if they go up to the surface, I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop them. Treasure Constance Eagle Watch. How do you miss a nest of demons beneath Canabras? Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed every damn shadow in the city. Everyone knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistakes, so, thanks. How's the leg? Better than yesterday. Worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, so don't worry. The maze was full of dangers, but we've dealt with them. I sensed that the maze was an evil place, and so it was. There are demons sitting right in the center of it, with spells to dull our minds. We barely managed to overpower him. When we reached the closest lair, that's when we saw Lan. He ran like a coward he is, abandoning the young ones who had been mauled by the demons. Yes, Lan is too hasty. We will survive if we listen to people like him. No, Lan is not one of us. He doesn't understand our path. You understand, Wandalog. You saved us. I always thought you were a decent sort. Respect. It's time to get out of here. I'm going with the Uplanders, Chief. The maze holds no more secrets now. I have to go further. There we go, but what can I say? Do. Go on then. Make sure to come back to us somehow. But where are you going? Where's the way out? I think I've worked it out. Search Hussel's body and shows you some papers and a key. If they're the key, they're the door. If there's a letter, then it's intended for someone. Quickly skimmed over the letter and pass it to you. Those cheeky sons of a... This is all the information the cultists in the sea. Their meeting places, passwords, secret hideouts. I think we should show whoever's in charge of Canabras right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Ooh, she's got a good glaive. Collect. If I remember correctly, that's a decent. That's yeah, the Marching Terror. Right. Okay, so apparently there's something I didn't do. Like under the book. So apparently just reading this thing improves scythe damage. Everyone, oh, easy read. Savamalek. This is my last warning. You need to act discreetly, without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Canabras' most righteous men. Keep below ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear, even down there in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that, bring them to the surface, and lead them to the Tower of Estrod. This tower will be my final dagger. I shall plunge it into the guts of Canabras. Our victorious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command of the Templar forces in Canabras while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of weapons, potions, and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he misbehaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, just take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself. Mistress Minhago. Well, nice to see that everyone does in the same book. I learned something new from this book. Yay!
I need to concentrate.
Yes, I can't really say it live, but when I wield it, it's free thing. So when she wields it, does she get the same bonus? See, 615. So it's actually 1 point less than what I got. However, lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, it receives 1d6 negative energy damage, and all of enemies in a 50-foot radius must pass a will test or become frightened for 1 round. So yeah, it does actually have a nasty little bonus trick on it. That'll do a nasty chunk of damage. There you go. I'm just gonna happily outfit you with like 90 different things, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, that was all them. Mongrels up there. Mongol. Yep, Horus Scrum. Dryam. Let's trade! For the love of God, let's trade! Bulk selling. That's a deal from the get-go. Right. Have that. Have that. Have that. Have that. Oh, my inventory. My inventory. Feel how nice and light it is. Wenderwog is a good archer, and she's also a good frontline fighter. That's the difference with Wenderwog. Okay, composite longbow. Pretty nice. Daggers. Mace. Long swords. Masswork glaives. Scimitars. Short spears. You could technically keep some gear on hand to, you know, get your other characters going again, but a lot of that stuff is no good for me. Like, at all. Falcatas are nasty little things. Two-handed weapons. Well, one-handed weapon in this case. Dwarven war axe. No, I don't use darts. Heavy pick. Hammer. Short sword. Dueling sword. Finesse wielding. If you can get bonus things for two-handed, like that, using that with two hands. Club. Ah, it feels so nice. Look at our inventory. I mean, we're looking at $2 back offer, but still. Wenderwog. Anything particularly good for you? Ooh. Nope, a Masswork Greatsword does better. Short bows, light crossbows, heavy crossbows. Nope. Deal. I'm gonna get like 2k from beating the getting out of here, him out of here, so it's gonna be good. And with that, we are done. I should really go back and grab all the loot I dropped. But I think I get to do that anyway. So £460. If I collect all. Dryad! We're gonna do some more selling. Let's trade. No, no trade, no trade, no trade. Why? Because you're just selling to me. Not a trade, you're selling. Yes. Yes, I am. This is all the stuff that wasn't worth a damn. I know I actually have the heavy crossbow, but quite frankly I don't need it. I didn't leave that much behind anyway. Just heavy stuff. Ooh. You know what? Buy my... I need to. Buy. I got that scroll. Yeah. Hide armor. That would be too bad on Wenderwalk. She's currently wearing light armor. Leather armor. Scale mail. 4 leather armor. She wear the heavy stuff too. So the sort of thing if you want to make her either a... No, we'll put one back. Get one back. We'll give her the heavy armor.
I crave your commands.
I bet you do. Until you stab me in the back. Max dexterity. So she got something else have. This one, let's have 8. She'll. That's your max dexterity bonus. So we'll have an 8 to only thing. I mean, the other way around. That, but she has a better attack score because she got a thing for a dex bonus. I don't want to make her an archer. If I want to make a frontliner, then that's a better option. With the much better armor class, she can run in quick. Nice heavy battering ram. And with that, we are done. And the words of the orcs, let's get out of here!
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Yeah. The surface. Finally, I missed the fresh air so much. Where are we anyway? We're in the basement. It looks like the Grey Garrison. Ooh. Loot. Well, that's going to be the end where we get to. We're going to end it here. It is, after all, past the 3-hour mark. So we have Wenderwog. We have a fairly good strike team, actually. We can't get his payment just yet. Yep, amaze. Yeah, we could take on land, have a different character selection pool. I mean, we'd be able to get Wenderwog later, but we'd have to choose a very specific path for that. I'd rather take the general option and then just pick the right options. But that is all for next time, folks. When we come back, the Grey Garrison. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.